Hello Taurus and welcome to your reading. Let's start your reading, Taurus. Let's see what's happening. We have the Four of Wands. It's a card of celebration. It's a card of, spending time with the family. It's a card of success. It's a card of commitment. Having, it's like, okay, you got a house, you got married, something like that, right? And there's a lot of celebration at home regarding, whatever you have achieved and whatever has, you've got for yourself. Let's see your cards. Okay, we have the star cards. So a wish being fulfilled for you, Taurus. You've been wishing for this, whether it's been the marriage, the commitment, a new home. You've been waiting and waiting for it. It did come true. Yes, we have the Six of Wands, feeling very happy with your accomplishments. We have the Page of Swords and the Six of Swords. So whatever confusion you had, Taurus, regarding all these things, because here you see this figure looking back over here, right? All confusion has been sorted out. You're moving to better times. You got what you wanted. Maybe you had doubts, whether I will get it, not get it. And here there is this Nine of Pentacles here. You're moving towards a lot more. You're leaving behind confusion. You're leaving behind uncertainty. You're leaving behind doubts. You have seen how you've accomplished your dreams, what you wanted for yourself in the future. And now you're moving towards more abundance. You're moving towards a more prosperity. You're coming into your own power. You're coming into, a very good, life for yourself, Taurus, right? And this kind of corresponds with your sign very well, because you're an earth sign, and here with this Nine of Pentacles, it shows having all the material resources and the material comfort and the material success to lead a good life. That's what you're moving towards now. We've got the Devil card here, and we have the Hierophant. I just feel some of you, could also be moving away from marriage. Just for some of you, just see, if that works for anybody who is watching the video here. There was a marriage, there was a committed relationship, which was, it was karmic in nature. It held you down, it did not let you grow. You were, like I said, it's a karmic thing. So, it was very unpleasant. It was something, which you had to go through, because we have the Hierophant card here. For those of you where it is not marriage, it is, some situation, in the past, which was rather unpleasant, but, you went through it because, there was, like I said, if it's karmic, there is a certain time for which we endure unpleasant people and unpleasant situations in our life, because it is, it's part of our journey, it's part of our karma. And it was rather unpleasant, for you, Taurus. Okay, but you have moved away from that, and maybe now you're celebrating, I would just go back and say that with the card of commitment, where you were very confused about whatever committed relationship you had, or anything you were committed to, any situation or any circumstances you were committed to, because it was karmic in nature, you're moving away from that towards, being free of it, right? You did endure it for a while. It was very unpleasant. People put you down. They kind of treated you in a very unpleasant manner, but slowly, and you had an inkling, Taurus, that this is that you need to, for whatever reason you did and for whatever time you did go through it, but now you're coming out. See, at the end of this spread also, we have this lady here who is looking, who's she's in a good position right now. She's got her authority, she's got her resources, she's leading a good life. And here at the end of this row also, we have the Hermit card, where you're all set to come out into the from this phase, which was rather dark and unpleasant, right? Now let's see what's coming up for you, Taurus. So we have the Ten of Pentacles. All right, it's more about though you're moving away from these kind of situations, this kind of a family, there is an end to it. But it's you've come to an end of something. You are feeling very happy about, moving away, of having concluded that episode, but there is something about it, within you, which is, which needles you a little bit, which pokes you a little bit, which bothers you a little bit. So maybe, situations have become clear, maybe you're feeling very happy with it, but there is something, there are certain undercurrents which prevail. See, that's exactly what I was saying. Seven of Swords. There are certain undercurrents. There are, there is something inside you, Taurus, which is not as clear and not as settled as it looks, as you feel. You may be feeling very happy. You might be, coming across as a, in a better space, looking very bright, looking happy, looking, full of good energy. But inside, there is something about this entire situation which has not got sorted out, and you are not willing to look at it for now, Taurus. You've moved away from it at the physical level, but at the internal level, there is something, which you are aware of something, but you're keeping it to yourself, and you project a very, happy and a bright image, very successful, very confident, but inside you the story is very different. Yes, you're completely caught up in your head about certain things regarding this situation. At a certain level, you, in the eyes of people, in the eyes of people around you, you might look as, yes, and not only, it's not that you might have, you definitely have overcome a situation, but it has not, inside you the situation is not over. At the outer level, people know that you've accomplished this, you've come out of this, you are in a good space, but inside the story is very different for you, Taurus. Inside, you're not very happy about things. Inside, you're not at peace with things. Inside, there are things which you're running away from. Okay? And also, just let me look at it. I'm getting two variations, two aspects to this reading. See how it works for you. For some of you, I had mentioned right in the beginning that there is this thing of a marriage, a celebration, a commitment, things regarding the house. Some of you could have started out with that, right? And coming into position of, feeling happy, feeling successful, having got a good life for yourself, and moved away from troubled times, right? But those of you where this is applicable, there are certain undercurrents about your situation which you are not addressing. It, at the surface, it looks very good, it looks very nice, you look very happy, you're looking very good, you're looking very prosperous, you're looking very abundant, you have it all at the physical realm, at the physical level, level which everybody sees you at. But internally, with this commitment, with this house, with this relationship, with this family, be it a job also, with the group of people you are in, you don't feel very comfortable. There is something about your situation which you are not addressing, which troubles you, and it bothers you a lot. Though at the surface level, you look very happy, you look, nothing is wrong with me, I'm happy, I'm good, it's all very nice, but inside there is something completely different. For those of you where you have moved away from a situation which is which was tying you down, which was holding you in place, which was very karmic and unpleasant, right? You have moved away, and people do see you having successfully closed that chapter and moved away from an association which was very unpleasant. You feel very happy that you're out of it. Everybody knows you're out of it, but internally you're holding on to some negative aspects of that association which are bothering you tremendously, which you don't want to look at. So so I've explained and described two situations, but the underlying the essence of your reading is that whatever you have accomplished, there is a lot to be successful about, but internally the situation is very bleak and dark. You internally don't feel happy, you internally don't feel good, you internally don't feel successful, you internally don't feel happy. You are masking a lot of things, Taurus, right? You're very confused, you feel tied down internally with your situation, with your circumstances. We've got the Devil card here. So at the outer level, it's all very good, but internally you feel that you're held down by this situation. Okay, that's what this reading is about. Queen of Pentacles. I think you are concerned about though you have, this card does denote, prosperity and abundance and finances, but there are certain concerns about finances, financial security, material well-being, right? See, I've got the Two of Pentacles also over here. There is a lot of confusion about, uh, your ability to feel nurtured, your ability to feel protected, your ability to feel, how do I put it across? There are a lot of material concerns with your situation. Will I have the money? Will I have everything? Will I be secure? Will I be provided for? Will I have work? Will I have resources? Those are the things which are bothering you. So like I said, at the external, at this, surface level, it looks very good, but internally you have doubts about finances. You have doubts about your physical well-being. You have doubts about and fears about, whether this thing is going to be there with me and provide for me, for a long time to come. Yeah. So this is there is, I think, you feel a need to do something about this, though you have been running away from it, but now you feel that you need to do something about this situation where you feel a little uncomfortable the way your money, resources, and are concerned. Yeah, you need to do something about it. You need to, all right, wow. So you are going to get that breakthrough and that brainwave, which is going to change the entire perspective of your situation. The way you have been looking at it, what you have been experiencing is all, that whole picture is going to clear up for you and give you a totally new way of looking at whatever is bothering you. So whatever is bothering you, Taurus, regarding your finances and your financial stability and your social standing, I would say, all of that, you've been dealing with it at times. Sometimes you don't want to look at it, but the final breakthrough in this confusion is coming in a very, very unexpected manner. You will see the whole situation very, very clearly for what it is. It is happening for you. The confusion is coming to an end. Let's get some more cards for you, and we've already got one, which is indecision, right? You don't know, whether I should go left, right, what should I do, should I do anything also at all? So that is what your the situation with you is. But with the Tower card, either at the you will experience some kind of an clarity within you. All of a sudden that brainwave will come, or you will get some there will be something about your circumstances which will happen, which will give you clarity on the situation. For some of you, it is going to be an internal clearing up. For some of you, at the outer level, information, events, situations are going to come your way, which will give you the clarity regarding this. Yeah, I was talking of finances, right? We've got the root chakra, your ability to feel safe, secure, provided, and stable regarding finances, regarding money, regarding resources, rest and rejuvenation. Wow, this is really good. Whatever clarity is coming your way is going to definitely give you a lot of peace of mind. It will give you that safety, security, stability, and caring connections. Your relationship is going to undergo a change. Whatever this wake-up call happens for when it happens, how it happens for you, there's also going to be a shift in your relationship for the better. For those of you who are single, when you get clarity on your situation, you will attract a new and a very caring and a loving relationship. Right? So all your confusion is going to get sorted out, Taurus, and things are definitely taking a turn for the better for you. Definitely. We have a counselor card. So for some of you, you could bump into a counselor very suddenly. You just might meet somebody who is a counselor, some of you, right? And you've got the courage card. So be brave. For those of you where it's about a counselor and you happen to meet somebody, don't hold back. Be brave and strong to communicate and talk to this person. For all they might be the catalyst in this entire thing. They might be that Tower card, which help you to see everything. I would say for all of you, you will come across a counselor. Either your inner voice is going to be a counselor, or you will meet a counselor very, very randomly, completely out of the blue. But do be brave and pay heed to whatever the messages are for you from this counselor, whether it is your inner guidance, whether it is a physical counselor you meet, or some kind of divine intervention where you have you just feel that somebody told you something, internally you will hear somebody, or internally you hear a voice, internally you hear a message that do this, this is what it is. Just pay heed to that counsel. It's going to give you clarity in your situation. So Taurus, with that I'll wrap up your reading. If you like this reading, do subscribe to the channel, and the playlist is also there if you would like to go through that. Thanks for watching.